Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link, it'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Somebody say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. AAA family, how y'all doing?
Let's go, let's go. How y'all feeling this morning? How did screen look? Everything look kind of weird right now, don't it? Yeah, what's going on? Somebody help me. How y'all feeling this morning, man? I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. It's Friday. Kickoff Eve, baby. Y'all already know how we do, man. Good to see everybody in the chat, man. Y'all just gotta give your boy a second, man. I was the car battery going bad, so we gotta replace the car battery. You know, but yeah, had to get Sweetie off to work this morning, so that's why I'm kind of rushing. I had to come in here and make sure that we try to start on time. We're a few minutes behind, but we're not going to prolong the show. We're still going to get this thing popped off because y'all are here, man. Everybody's here right now, man. I'm excited and I'm grateful to be here. Today is in another blessed morning thus far, and I'm grateful and I'm appreciative for being here. How y'all feeling today, man? I got my bottle of water over here, man. I really just ran up that little hill, and I ain't stretching, and I'm really getting to that age, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm really getting to that age, man. But hopefully everybody is feeling good this morning. Hope everybody's ready to talk some Alabama LSU matchup this morning. Now tonight we have our college football call-in show. We have the college football call-in show. That means where we talk multiple topics. We're talking about all the games all weekend. We're opening the phone lines, just creating conversations around college football, everything that's happening in college football, between the coaches getting fired, different matchups. Usually it ends up being fan stand on fan violence in chat sometimes, between the different fan bases, because people want to come in and pop their stuff, which is what we want to encourage to do here at the Coach Smook Network with the AAA family. So today, though, this morning, we'll be getting into the conversation talking about Alabama versus LSU, how I see this matchup going. I'll give my predictions. I'll talk about one specific phase of the game that I truly think is going to be the difference in the outcome of this game. And then we'll open up the phone lines around 8:45. So if you're trying to get on the phone lines and you're not here at the beginning of the show and you don't know what time the phone lines open, don't get pushed. Don't get pushed, all right? Don't get pushed. But there should be a message going out right now at 8:25, I believe. I set it up correctly. We have an automated text message system that we're trying to use now. Appreciate Britt for pulling up over there on the TikTok side and dropping the gifts to pop the stream off, sis. Appreciate you. But yeah, so we're talking about Alabama LSU, breakdown predictions, opening the phone lines, and then that's what I was saying. If you all are a frequent caller, we have, I think, 15 spaces where we've sent out an automated text message, or we've scheduled it for it to be sent out anytime we go live on the call-in show. So hopefully next week when we set it up, I stick to the call-in show times, right? And we're able to just project what am I talking about? We're able to go live when we're supposed to go live, and then be able to do these shows, because I think this automated text system is text messaging system is going to help us out as far as keeping people informed, because YouTube not trying to help us with the notifications. I love YouTube. I love what they're doing with the creators and having us, but the notification system has to get better. I get so many people, man, I know I hit that bell and this, that, and the third, and they never get notifications, or they get notifications 15 minutes late. So while we're here, help us get those people in here. Help us get that algorithm back by on TikTok, tapping that screen, sharing it, sending it to somebody directly in their inbox. If you're a Bama fan, you definitely want to tune into the show today. I'm telling you right now, we had a great week of content, collaborations. Had Jimmy Stein. Shout out Jimmy Stein, man. He came over here and acted up. Y'all just had him a good old time. Shout out to you, Jimmy. I appreciate you, my guy. But yeah, Jimmy, man, that was a good show. And then also, we're gonna have some former players, some current players coming on in the coming weeks. Y'all just stick around, man. Y'all continuing to support us and make sure that we do the right things. It's helping us grow the content and keeping us authentic. That's the big thing. A lot of people will tell you, when it comes to the way we came into the industry, the people that we were attached to at that time, they didn't understand how we were going to stick around because of the way that we presented ourselves, or the way that we, handle business. So long story short, man, just remain authentic, and real gonna always outlast the fake. Everybody feels like they can do something until it's really time to show up and do it and be your authentic self in it. And that's what I am grateful for. This community continuing to push that motive, push that narrative, and help us keep that agenda alive. So with that being said, y'all, Alabama LSU, it's time to get into it, man. I'm ready to get into the phone lines. So if you were watching it live right now, don't forget, hit the like button. Y'all, we had a crazy like goal. We reached 55 likes on our last live stream. So let's continue to push. Y'all know our like goal today is 25 like goal. Hit them thumbs up. And then on TikTok, man, I'm not even going to tell y'all what TikTok been doing. I swear we get chat rate over there, and we average like 5-7K likes every show. So shout out to TikTok, the community over there, and how they're growing, the moderators pushing that side. And then also on Twitch, we've been getting interaction on Twitch, like actual people, 3 or 4 people on Twitch. I'm not a Twitch guy, but their stand is going to be good for marketing and getting us, a little bit more exposure. So we're going to really take a step into that during our women's coverage of Alabama women's basketball this season. So I'm really going to be just pushing content. Y'all saw the gaming tournament yesterday. If you were on TikTok, that was fun. I ended up losing and not making it to the championship, though. I'm not even in the championship, y'all. I folded the last game. I had to play with Oklahoma, though, so Go figure, right? You know, Oklahoma does that. So I appreciate y'all, but man, my boy just the other day said you can't do TikTok, man. You got to, man. You got to get on TikTok. You got to support the movement, man. You got to support the movement on TikTok. Hey, but everybody, let's do a roll call real quick, and then we're gonna get into the show here at the 14-minute mark. We'll be live. We'll be kicking up the first segment at the 15-minute mark. Starting at the top, I got the let me drive for a little bit, Mary J, if you don't mind. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna change this beat up because we ain't had this beat in a second during the roll call. And I clicked the wrong one. We ain't had this one in a second. Yeah, man. We ain't did this in a minute, man. Hold on. All right, y'all. Roll Tide. Zach is in the house. What's good, Zach? Shout out Zach in the chat, man. What's good, Zach? Roll Tide. All right. For Jordan, Roll Tide. Dominique, Roll Tide. Jason, Roll Tide. Big Folks, Roll Tide. MJ, Roll Tide. Marcus, Roll Tide. The other day, Roll Tide. Brick, Roll Tide. Dougie, Roll Tide. Let's go, man. Let's go. Dougie Fresh in the building. Sully in the building. Let's go, Bama Nation, AAA family. It's LSU hate week, man. We got LSU kickoff tomorrow, chat. We got LSU kickoff tomorrow, so it's time to do it. If y'all ready to get into the show, somebody type it in the chat. Somebody said, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's do it.
You talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
Not going to take us a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
All right, Chad, I had to change the camera view. We was getting a little glitch. We was getting a little glitchy. So I had to change camera view up. Hopefully we ain't frozen out, but if we are, we could fix it. All right, let's fix it. All right, I'll be right back, chat. Give me a second. Oh, are we good? We good? Okay, we good. All right, Chad, I had to change camera view. It was getting a little glitchy there, so I appreciate y'all for bearing with your boy. Man, it's crazy. I gotta get the stand instead of having it mounted. I'm gonna get the stand to move around again, and it worked a lot better. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in this morning. Alabama LSU, man. This is I was talking with Jimmy the other day, and I told y'all, man, even during that show, this is one that I get up for. I get up for Alabama LSU. I tell people all the time, it's one of those things with regardless of what you have on roster, you know you're going to have talent on roster. It may be some coaching things going on in this matchup. It may be just a down year for one of these teams, but this has become more of a impactful conference rivalry than even, I would even say, the Iron Bowl. I mean, the Iron Bowl just means more. We're fighting for state bragging rights. You're going to see Auburn fans every day if you live in the state of Alabama. So that's big in that sense. But when you're talking about as far as impact on projection of where your team is, as far as the future, or even in that season, we know LSU has had their struggles, but they're still right there on the outside looking in for an opportunity. If they were to come in and upset Alabama in Tuscaloosa, do you know that what that would mean for their argument to get in the college football playoff? Imagine Frank Wilson, the interim coach who was just a running back coach, right? Has a little bit of head coaching experience at UTSA, extensive time at some lower levels, not any Power 5 super, talented rosters or big power programs that he's actually been a part of and been a play caller for. Now his recruiting, his running back development, all of those things that he's done at LSU over the past, I think 12 years now he's been at LSU. I think that's a guy that's proven in the SEC now. Can't put anything past his mind of what he's been kind of honing in as far as growing as far in his coaching tenure. Shout out to Big Homie over there on TikTok for the gifts, man. Appreciate you for pulling up and tapping that screen also. And y'all, don't forget, as you pull up to the YouTube channel, make sure you drop likes on the stream. Make sure you share the content. We have the livest content on YouTube. We're continuing to grow again. And another thing before I continue, y'all, I want to say thank y'all. We hit another milestone, 3.62K. We're on our way to 4K subscribers here on YouTube. So I appreciate y'all 100%, man. Y'all continue to do what y'all doing to help us grow. But I look at this game and I say, I broke it down in 3 levels as I always do. I look at the coaching matchups as far as the staff and what you're bringing to as far as philosophy. Now, we talked about this the other day, and I'm not going to go back and just keep, beating a dead horse with all the information and all the analytics that we broke down. If you want to know the breakdowns of this game, the keys, what I feel like we're going to have to do to win this game, go check out the live show. Go check out the clips from this week. We had an interaction with Jimmy Stein. Go check that out. But today, this is just kind of like my overview of how this game looks when you just compare everything, put it out there on the table, and you take what you have to go with, which is what's happened, what's transpired this season. So up until this point in this season, coaching wise, we know what LSU has done with Brian Kelly. They have gotten rid of that. LSU has the advantage from this standpoint of they are the unknown. But another thing that kind of evens out that advantage is with Alabama having a bye week, what unknowns are we ready to unveil? I want to know in the chat right now, how many Alabama fans truly feel like Ryan Grubb has really dug deep into the playbook as far as his creativity of how he want to utilize all the weapons he has available? Mind you, we've dealt with a few injuries in these last few games. Latsier Brooks was missing 1 game. Isaiah Horton went down 1 game. Ryan Williams was missing a few games. Danny Lewis was down a few games. Jam Miller has been out a few games. Richard Young has been battling some small injuries. So even across the front, there's been a lot of small spaces in this offense, but the efficiency hasn't dropped off. So that gives me confidence that there's a lot more in the bag for Ryan Grubb. My guy Jimmy on TikTok says, Smook, I'll be at the game next weekend. Hope to see you. Oh, Jimmy, that's going to be lit because me and my guy Jason Watkins have something huge planned, and I can't wait until we lock this in. Oh, hey, can I stop the music right now? Can I stop the show for a second? I don't know if I could zoom in or get closer to the camera. But AAA family, if I never needed y'all prayers and support before, I need y'all to support this. Next week, Alabama, Oklahoma, cross collab content, 2 communities that really are authentic and have vibed both in the past and will continue to vibe. We have an opportunity to do something huge, and people have caught wind of it that are in some high places. And this could be a huge weekend for Coach Smook Network and Hall of Fame college football with Jason Watkins, my brother, man. So y'all pray that everything goes smoothly. All transactions that need to be had and made, they happen. I'm really digging deep into some personal things to make this happen. And y'all support just sharing the content and doing what you all do to help us grow on both sides of this thing. It's not just about Alabama, Oklahoma football. This is community. We're using our brands and our content to reignite a sense of community amongst our society through sports interaction. And that's what it all stands for. Even when we have indifferences and disagreements amongst this sport, the thing is, that's what community is, the respect of respecting each other and upholding each other to a different level of accountability. And that's where I feel like we're doing good at here at the AAA community and with the Hall of Fame crew. So we're glad it's something great. Y'all continue to pray for us, man. I just had to make that announcement. I almost forgot about it. But yeah, back to the show. Back to the show, y'all. Back to the conversation. Alabama, LSU. How does it look, man? Coaching, unknown for LSU. We go back to Alabama and Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb. How deep in his bag is Ryan Grubb? How deep in his bag is Ryan Grubb? I don't think we've seen the surface. I don't think we've really seen, like, we're just scratching the surface. We've seen the surface. That's what we've been getting, the surface. Just the creativity to do the crispy package and things of that. I'm telling you right now, there's opportunities in this game with Weeks not being 100%, if Harold Perkins is not available, if he's not playing this game, the back end is going to have to really play some extensive run game support, which they have done. As team defense, LSU has been solid. Blake Baker is a great coordinator. We talked about this the other day. Their defense has been solid. The unknown is, how does this offense try to find a spark and get some consistency this game? Or can Kane Womack and our Alabama defense continue to, increase in the aggressive nature and effectiveness that they've been playing in? So I look at it and I say, I match up. I look at what possibly can Frank Wilson bring to the table and really do that Kane Womack has not seen. So now that confusion of the unknown, the fear of the unknown is kind of starting to disappear as you start to really put everything in perspective. Kane Womack has seen multiple offenses in the top 50, top 60 ranked offenses in the first 8 games of this season. You saw Florida State with Gus Malzahn. Great offensive coordinator, had a lot of athletes. The unknown there really caught us off guard. We failed to make proper adjustments. Effort wasn't there. And you saw how that affected the team. And I think that in itself is the reason why the season looks like it looks now. The defense attentiveness, the ability to make adjustments, because the shutout against ULM is what they felt like they should have been able to do against Florida State. And then you go the next week against Wisconsin and you play a strong defensive game. And then you open up against Georgia on the road, and your defense is the reason why you end up getting the opportunity to close out the game. Right? And then they just continue to stack weeks. The Georgia game was a tough game, but you continue to stack weeks. Shout out, man, Jason. I was just in here talking about, shout out to my brother Smook and the AAA family. Good morning. Jason, you just missed this long little violin moment I gave us, bro. Let's get it, man. But yeah, so I look at this matchup, guys, and I'm telling y'all, the coaching aspect of it, the fear of the unknown is real. Let's not act like this coach can't come out and dial up the best game of his life, his first ever head coaching job at LSU. Let's not act like that can't happen. But because of what happened at Florida State, it would take a lot for this team to just get caught off guard and lose sight of what is at hand from a coaching standpoint. I think Kane Womack has seen enough SEC ball. He's seen enough different styles of offense or philosophies applied. And I think where everybody thinks Alabama's weakness is the run game. Jimmy Stein made a great point about how Frank Wilson at UTSA, well, he didn't make that point, but he was like, that's a running back coach. He's probably going to want to lean on his guys in that room that he's comfortable with. But I did a little bit of deeper study. Well, when he was the head coach at UTSA during his tenure, their offense was like a 68% run pass ratio. He had very efficient quarterbacks, right? They didn't have explosive numbers, but they definitely leaned on the run game. He actually was at UTSA, and I'm gonna go pull up. Shout out to my mods for them getting this graphic, this information together for me. And was it the top? Where did we put in the topic ideas? Okay, yeah, here we go. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got it. All right, let me see. UTSA's tenure. Boom, here we go. So from 2016 to 2019, right before UTSA popped on the scene right after COVID. Y'all remember UTSA 2021? They were running up numbers on everybody. Yeah, he kind of started the phase, the foundational phase of that offense. And if you go back and watch how they did it, the spread option style offense is kind of what you would get from his philosophy and how he ran. That would be something similar to like what we got from Vanderbilt last year. We didn't get much of it this year because we made formation adjustments. They felt more confident in their passing game. We saw a little bit of it with South Carolina. They ran a little bit of it against us. I wouldn't say so much as who was that? I would say Georgia. They didn't the QB run game. I'm just trying to think thoroughly. maybe just Vanderbilt and Missouri right now are probably the only teams that really attacked us like that. Tennessee didn't really try to use the quarterback in the run game. So South Carolina and Vanderbilt were probably the teams that we can, if you want to think about Frank Wilson's offense or what his mindset is with the philosophy, that's what we could possibly expect. And if I look at the contrast between South Carolina game and the Vanderbilt game, the better athlete at quarterback, Lenore Sellers, definitely gave us problems with breaking tackles and but we limited explosives. Vanderbilt, they had 2 explosive plays in that game. I don't think we gave up many explosives against South Carolina, chat. Lenore Sellers, his longest rush in that game was 12 yards, 14 yards. We didn't give up many explosives. The Nick Harbor deep ball. But as far as the run game, where everybody feels like Alabama's weakness at, that's where I feel like if Coach Wilson decides to go to that philosophy, he plays right into our hand, because I truly believe Alabama's run defense is starting to get better. The numbers are proving it. We're knocking everybody off of their averages. When it comes to the run game. And we are starting to cut the explosives down. And that's the key to Alabama's run defense being successful. Cut down the explosives and you'll see how effective the numbers will start telling us how effective the run game is. Okay? Now let's go to another point, because I'm going to make sure I open this phone line up at the right time and get us talking. Let me jump in the comments real quick. We got actual topic comments out here. I'm gonna change the music, Mary J. We got some responses to the Alabama's run defenses, the philosophies being put on the table in this game as far as the staff, comparing the staffs. I'm not going to say leverage to one side or the other. I just want to put in perspective. Yes, there's an unknown for LSU and what their play calling might be offensively, right? I don't think the defense is going to change anything. That they still got their defensive coordinator. Offensively, though, does he rely on the run game? Especially Nussmeier has been beat up the whole season. Van Buren is a running quarterback. He's more of an athletic quarterback. He's not. I don't think he's one of those guys that they're going to want to try to get to throw 20 plus times in the game. He'll have something similar to Tommy Castellano's game, and if that's what a team is going to have to do to beat us, I would love to see that type of philosophy or mentality put up against a defense that's actually showing up with some effort, got some reps under their belt. Guys are actually tuned up for the season. Florida State against us right now, I think is somebody said we smack them off the face of the earth, right? But you need games like this just to see how low you can go. And you don't want an Alabama team to be that low against an LSU team that might have to lean on the run game with the new head coach and the way that his philosophy has transpired. So my guy Dougie Fresh says, hear me out. Nuss starts, gets benched in the end of the first. Van Buren starts the rest of the game. They start running the triple option. We make in-game adjustments. Alabama 34-21. I can see that. 34-21. I can see that. I think Van Buren. Do you all truly believe Van Buren is Diego Pavia type athlete though, or Trinidad Charles, or what's the young man's name from Ole Miss? I don't think he's that type of athlete. I think he's Ty Simpson type athlete with a little bit more quickness, but he's Ty Simpson type. And I don't think Ty Simpson is a triple option guy or read option, base run QB style dual threat. I think Ty Simpson is an extend the pocket, get outside the pocket, extend the pass play type dual threat. Press the line of scrimmage, effective in 15-20, might break off for a 15-20 yarder at once every blue moon. That's what Ty Simpson is as far as a dual threat. Utilize his legs to extend the pass game. So yeah, that's a good take though. I like that. I just don't think Van Buren is that athletic. And the offensive line is struggling. LSU's offensive line is bad right now, and they're missing one of their starters. So that could be a bad thing for them, especially with the defensive line surging for Alabama. The confidence that you're seeing displayed. Keon Keeley has been getting a lot more reps in practice when it comes to the team's part of things. Him, LT Overton, Yanzi Pierre. You see Quay Rusar getting back into the swing of things. Noah Carter's been getting a lot of reps. him and Justin Hill are like playing about the same amount, and they're splitting. It's like you got 50% going to Yonze, and then you got 25 going to the other two at that Wolf position. And that's good because now you don't have to bring the guys like Nakai Hill Green, Deontay Lawson, and Justin Jefferson out of their rotation and the rhythm that they're getting established. And then you also see 14 for Tua Henry coming on and giving you some crazy solid run containment off the edge. This guy's, I don't know where he came from or what he was doing before he came to Bama, but he's strong, man. His bull rush is lethal. He's strong. Him and Kelby Collins are different, and to be able to have a defensive front like that, those type of athletes, you're talking guys 6'4" to 6'5", 6'7", 280, anywhere from 245 to 285 that move similar, and you can place those frames across the front and not lose any push. That's dangerous with Alabama, and Freddie Roach is doing that. He's doing that right now with this defensive line group. All right, what else we got, man? Looks like the Weeks brothers might be the Weeks brothers. Yeah, I said the ankle injury. He was in the boot, the last 2 weeks, and it threw their bye week too. So I don't think he's gonna. If he does, it's gonna be wrapped up, gonna get some numbing shot. But how long that lasts, man? How long that lasts? And it's only so much you can push off of. It's only, all that's for pain. At the end of the day, the ligaments and the bones have to heal in order to be able to perform. Yeah, Jason, that's what I was saying. What's up, Cynthia? Good to see you in the chat, girl. Look, we got this phone line opening up in how many minutes? What at 8 minutes? We got 8 minutes to the phone lines open up, man. So y'all make sure y'all stick around and make sure y'all get ready to give y'all thoughts on this Alabama LSU breakdown. Now let's flip it to this side. I want to turn the page. Let's talk about offense and defense. And I really drew it out this long just so that we can I can kind of just get to the point on this part. Y'all know how I like to get schematic and get to this X's and O's. We're not doing that today. Nah, not this morning. We did that all week. Go check out the old lives. Shout out to Mr. Not ND over there on TikTok, man, for tapping the screen, and everybody. Antonio with the gifts, man. Everybody, I appreciate y'all for everything that y'all really. Y'all just don't know, man. Y'all think I just be talking and saying this, but I look at the screen and I see these analytics going crazy. I'm grateful. I say this week, run the ball. I say this week, the run game gets better as far as being more balanced. Offensively, let's talk about it. Give me some more thoughts in the chat. My guy A.E. Strix on TikTok says LSU upset. Yeah, they're going to be upset that they showed up to T-Town. That's what you're absolutely right, my brother. You're absolutely right, man. But that's one thing one of the first things I want to lead off with. I think Alabama is going to be intentional about trying to get the run game, explosive run game established. I know that people want to try to take what Kalen DeBoer said in the interview and make it a negative, but I look at it as exactly what it is. The run game, the offense is developing as we continue to go. Appreciate the heart hands over there on TikTok, man. Y'all got to give my guys some love. Mr. Not ND, man, giving me the heart hands over there on TikTok. Appreciate the love, family. Y'all give it up for my guy over there on TikTok. Yes, sir. Appreciate the love, man. That's going crazy. Hey, really, if you're not subscribed to TikTok, I got to tell y'all every time, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please come to the YouTube chat and check in. That way we can get your comments on the screen as such. You get what I'm saying, my guy Jason? All the YouTube members, the AAA family members, you want to get that wristband, you want to be a part of a special group of the community, jump over here, become a member of the YouTube channel, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss the live call-ins, and you can interact over here in the chat and we can get you on the screen, man. We love acknowledging our community. But offensively, this is where I see the difference in this game. LSU's run defense up front has not been dominant, but they play team defense. They tackle them well. Last game against Texas A&M, they just disappeared off the face of the earth for some reason. No motivation, just no intentionalness. And what A&M did was they utilized the quarterback's legs in the run game. But if you go look at how the running backs were creating holes when they got handoffs, LSU's running backs, I think, were averaging like 5.6 yards per carry at one point of the game. Jam Miller against Georgia had his best output in his first 9 carries. His first carry was 2 yards, and then after that he had a 7-yarder. I think I forget. deleted the doggone script I was going to read off for this. I think it was 7. His carries, it was 2, 7, 5, 6, 7. It was like 3 7s in there in his first 9 carries in that game. And Jam Miller was averaging 5.1 yards per carry before we slowed the run game, before Georgia made their adjustments and slowed the run game down. If we can get Jam Miller performing on the clip at like 5.6, get him to a hot start at 5.6, he's going to break one. He's going to break one. An explosive run game in this offensive scheme is not 12 yards a carry or 13 yards a carry. You're like breaking up. Explosive run game in this scheme, meaning forcing your safeties in the boxes, when you're seeing Jam Miller on 1st and 10 gain 7 yards, and you're giving Ty Simpson the opportunity to get to the line of scrimmage at home. Take his time. See what your pre-snap is. Change plays. Ryan Grubb's talking to him in his ear until the 17-second mark. And you're giving the best quarterback in college football to really have the run game at his disposal. This is the game to try it out. You have every advantage. They're missing a lot of their communication on the defensive side in the inside linebacker room. So a lot of things are going to have to be base. A lot of things are going to have to be base with them. How do you get base confused? You give them a lot of eye candy. We do a lot of pre-snap motion, jet motion. That's going to help open up the run game. Lisa, good to see you, my Lisa. Jam about to go off tomorrow in Saban Field in front of the old Nick Saban. And y'all know Nick Saban going to be there. And, I mean, y'all just don't know how bad I want to be there this weekend. But we got next weekend. We got Oklahoma next week, y'all. We got Oklahoma next week. But welcome in, Lisa. Good to see you. Don't forget to like and share. All right, so offensively, I expect to see the run game asserted. And because of that, being able to average, if we're not averaging 4.8 to 5.3 yards at half, I think we'll leave the run game and we'll go to what works. Because LSU's pass defense, because they have been so effective up front, you haven't seen many teams be able to test them in the secondary. They're not creating a lot of turnovers. Todd Simpson is not giving the ball away. They don't stay in phase very well. They're giving up some of the highest pass completion. They have that one guy though, I forget his name, on the he plays the boundary by himself. You don't see people test him much, and I wouldn't test him. But I mean, hell, we got Ty Simpson. I'll test anybody right now. That young man's playing his tail off. But I think the run game is the difference for this offense. Now, LSU's offense, if they depend on their run game, what does that offensive line look like? I truly believe Alabama's offensive line, the only way you make us look bad is when you bring more than what we have to block. That's the only way you make us look bad. If you're talking about trying to keep a light box and make us run the ball, right? Make us run the ball. I think we win that battle. So when I look at the matchups overall, defensively, I think Alabama's a lot more prepared to handle LSU's offense with their run game if that's what they lean on. Offensively, I think we're ready to attack them with the run game. It boils down to this. Whichever team can establish the most effective run game, not explosive, but most effective, meaning your run game does not put you behind the chains or your run defense pushes the other team off schedule. That's the team that is more than likely going to be able to win this game. I think, though, with the winning of this game is Alabama separates if the better of each situation favors Alabama. Meaning, Alabama's able to run the ball and they're able to contain your run game. If that happens, this game could get bad. And I think this is the week because of how many people look at the injury report for Alabama. We're seeing guys get probable. We're seeing guys go from out to doubtful to probable. We are seeing the health come back, but these young guys, these, and when I say young guys, I'm talking about guys that haven't had the snaps, right? We see them starting to develop. We see them starting to really gain that confidence and become, experienced players, and the skill sets, the talent is starting to show on the field. So I look at the matchup and I say, defensively, stop the run game, able to contain the run game, match up with the secondary. Nussmeier's, he's not passing the ball very well when it's in the second and third phase. His middle, intermediate passing game, which was probably his strong point, has not been consistent. They have not been able to protect him in the pass game. I don't think this Alabama secondary struggles as much against all of these weapons they have available. Yes, they have Tre'Davious Green, the tight end. They have all of these weapons available, but I don't think they do enough with this defense to be able to create time for Nussmeier. They'll have some explosive. They'll have one or two. They'll have some athletic plays. But Alabama's defense is going to be locked in. I think we pull a Greg in this game. I got Alabama 38, LSU 12. Alabama 38, LSU 12 in this game. And that's just me being like just straight up. Let's go 38-13. I give them a touchdown. And a couple drives where they're moving the ball. They get one long field goal. Then the second half is basically a shutout. I got a feeling that Kane Womack, with a lot of the snaps and the things that I'm hearing from practice this week, I got a feeling that front of the defensive front will look a lot lighter as far as personnel. But the athleticism against LSU's weak or offensive line is going to disrupt their offensive line. And if they're handing the ball off, if they're just turning around and handing the ball off, and we're able to get Tim Keenan and London Simmons extensive or impact push, because they have been doing it against better offensive line groups. If those guys are able to get impact push this game, it's going to be a long night for LSU. So with that being said, we about to get into the phone line segment right after we drop off into our infomercial here on becoming a member of the AAA family. And y'all gotta check it out, man. If you're not a member, we haven't had any gifted subs in a minute, but I guarantee you after this LSU game, when Alabama wins, it's gonna be some happy people. And if you really want to be seen, if you want an opportunity to be a member, if you want to be gifted a member, or you can't afford it, or you just don't have the access to do so, get over in this YouTube chat and heighten your chances of getting those gifted memberships by just commenting, liking, sharing the content, commenting, interacting. And I'm telling you, the members only content, yeah, I can ask the members. We had a members only live earlier this week. It was a good teleconference conversation with Coach Kalen DeBoer. And we're starting to get up in that. I raised my hand this week, y'all. I think I was like number 11 on the dang, I got to get up in there and get it raised earlier when it's Coach DeBoer's time. But right after these messages, y'all, we'll be back with our show here on the Coach Smook Call-In Show, Coach Smook Morning Show, and get ready for the call-in. Love y'all, man. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight, that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
right, y'all. It's time to get into the show. Time to get into the call-in show. Somebody say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Phone line is now. Wait, let me. Oh, it's loading. It's loading, chat. It's loading. All right, let's give it a second. But when you call in, say your name, put me in the game, Coach Smook, so that we can get you on the line. Hopefully, I got everything set up correctly. Y'all know I be doing so much content, man. I have to switch between different like sound settings and stuff between shows and gaming content and then recordings. So everything is a lot different between all the shows. But I appreciate y'all for y'all support and hanging out. Oh, okay. All right, bet. Uh-oh. Hey, chat. Mary J is on. She's on one.
Leandre Gott Tejus.
Yeah, shout out Mary J. For the 10 gifted subs here on the Coach Smook Network to pop off the morning. I told y'all. All right, y'all. We got Zach on the line. Let's get Zach on the line.
Call from Zach Willie. To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Yo, Zach. What's up, man? You in the game with Coach Smook? Talk to me.
What's good, Coach Smook and my AAA family? How y'all doing?
Man, we good. Look, Mary J over here dropping bombs on the stream with the 10 gifted subs. Shout out to Mary J, man, for listen, y'all. The heartbeat. I'm telling y'all, the heartbeat. She keep your boy level. She keep your boy going. Keep me organized too. Nowadays, you know, that's the biggest thing. A lot, way more organized since Mary J came on. So thank you, Mary J, for the 10 gifted subs. And shout out to every gifted member that's in the chat right now. Listen, we got right now in the chat, Dino gifted a membership. Bama Man gifted a membership. Anthem 21X received a membership from Mary J. Wade's World received a membership. LCT. What's up, LC? I seen you around in a minute. Anthony Harris, appreciate you. Stretch Goble got you a membership. Wizzle Man got him a membership. Paige Stacy. Paige Stacy been around though. Appreciate Paige Stacy for hanging around. And Wizzle Man Michael Scroggins. Why does that name look familiar to me? What's up, Tremaine? Good to see you in the chat. What's up, Zach? Talk to me, man. I'm sorry. You know, we always have to do our shows. And you're not really a call-in guest no more. You're actually part of the show now. So it's kind of like having a co-host on, you know, when you call in. Shout out to Tremaine for becoming a YouTube member, man. Appreciate you. He didn't get gifted that either. He said, I ain't get one gifted to me, so I'm going to just buy one. Sucker. Appreciate you, Tristan.
Yeah.
I mean, Tremaine.
Yes, I'm excited for tomorrow. I know this team, the team's excited, ready to get out there and whoop up on those Bengal Tigers from LSU.
Yeah, right.
Rouge. Because they ain't ready. They ain't ready. Cause we ready. For y'all.
I gotta put my hood on.
We gotta show you how Bama boys put belt to ass.
Yeah.
Cause we ready.
Yeah.
For y'all.
Yeah, my boy Zach be high. Hey, see, listen, hold on. Let me take the hood back off. I gotta stop thugging real quick. See, Zach finding out how to get it right. If y'all ain't noticed, Saturday morning call-ins, that ready, it be loud Saturday. It be Saturday, but Friday, Zach being real cool, been getting y'all hype, man. I know. I be saying, listen, y'all better stop. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful fooling with my boy Zach. But Zach, what you think about this game, man? Like, it's score prediction day. You know, we're gonna have you on for the pick'ems tomorrow morning, but it's score prediction day for this Alabama LSU game. Give me your overall synopsis, and then we're gonna open the phone lines back up so we get some more people in and talking. And if you're watching, man, do not be scared to call in. The call-in line, we're going to try to give everybody at least 5 minutes, just to be on the phone and have some good conversation. But do not be scared to call in. We're talking Alabama and LSU this morning. Alabama, LSU. Go ahead, Zach.
Yes, I think this is the game where our defense takes that next step. Like we finally get over all the little fine, small issues that we have had throughout the season and finally put it all together and have our best game, And from a defensive standpoint, from an offensive standpoint, I just think Ryan Grubb and how he has been calling the game plans and stuff, I think we finally put everything together and have that A-plus game that we haven't had yet. And also, I just think, I know LSU is going to be fired up for this game, and it's going to be a good game and everything, and they're going to come out ready to play. But I don't think LSU has what it takes to get over that hump with the inconsistencies that they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Right.
Their run game is going to have to be explosive this game, and they haven't had an explosive run game. With how our defense continues to get better each and every week, I don't see them being able to be explosive, especially since we got Tim Keenan, plug in the middle. We got Yanzi Pierre coming off the edge. We got Justin Jefferson filling the gaps. We got Deontay Lawson on the other side, plugging the holes on the other side. And I have to come out and say this. Lawson has really impressed me with how he has come out and stepped up and been a leader this year. We needed it, his whole career, but this year he's finally taking that next step and proven that he can be one of the top linebackers in the country coming into this year's draft, and we all know that Florida State game, he was still battling the mental hump from his ACL injury, and so he wasn't he didn't feel comfortable going 100%, and I can live with that because of what he has done the rest of the games, after that. And he just continues to keep getting better and working hard, keeping his head down and coming out and playing excellent ball. And we've been asking for it for
a while now.
3 years now, and he's finally stepping up and doing it. And the same thing for Caden Proctor. We've been asking it for the 3 years he's been at the program, and this season it's finally coming all together for him, and he's I believe he's one of the getting to be one of the best offensive linemen in the country, because he's putting in the work.
He's definitely in the top 10. I would give him, top 5. He'll be a top 5 tackle to come off the board. One of the first 5 offensive tackles to come off the board. But there's a lot of great offensive linemen in this year's class that are draft eligible, and it's going to be quality guys. Caden Proctor is definitely up there, though. I think now towards this part of the season, we'll get to see a more extensive package of what he brings to the game because of the personnel. Like we talked about on a show yesterday with Jimmy Stein, or Tuesday. That was Wednesday, my fault. When we talked with Jimmy about, just the defenses and the coordinators that we're going to be playing against over the next few weeks. These are guys that are going to test those tackles. They're going to attack us with their athleticism from the edge. And it's going to be an opportunity for the tackles to showcase their improvement, especially guys like Caden Proctor. And what really helps is when Caden has his assignment or Wilk and Formby has their assignment, and their assignment does not take a bad look or bad game because the running back's assignment or the tight end's misblocked assignment. You get what I'm saying? That's what I need people to pay attention to. A lot of these pressures, the sack from last game wasn't even off of on Caden Proctor. It was on Jam Miller, or no, that was Daniel Hill. I'm sorry, Daniel Hill. So we gotta look at the full extensive nature of what's happening, and then I also just think that's the staff, Coach Cap with this offensive line, the continued rotation of 6 to 8 offensive linemen has not failed us yet. It hasn't dropped us in production. Final thought, Zach, so we can get this phone line open back up, brother. Those were some good points you made there, man.
Yes, sir. And my final thoughts, my MVP for this game, I think Yanzi Pierre, it'll be Yanzi Pierre, because I think he's going to be able to have the type of game like he had against Tennessee, more effective, more efficient from a stat standpoint, because Nussmeier, excuse me.
He said Gus Meyer. Zach, you so dirty, man. Gus Meyer.
But anyway, Nussmeier is not as mobile as he was last year with how his injury has nagged him throughout the season and everything. So I think Yanzi will have one of those explosive type games, and I just think he'll be able to wreak havoc this weekend.
All right, Zach. Well, we appreciate you, man, and you already know, man. Tomorrow morning we got the college pick'em, man. Y'all give it up for Zach on the phone line. Roll Tide, Zach.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Y'all give it up for him, man. Phone line is open, 334-625. Hey, when y'all hear this, you got about 20 seconds. That thing gonna start. Come on now. All right, we got another call on the line. 205. Let's see who it is.
Call from
Rico.
Yo. What's up, Rico? You in the game with Coach Smook. Talk to me, man. Y'all give it up for my guy, Rico.
What's up, Coach Smook?
Man, don't you start that mess today. Come on, man. Talk to me. What you got for me today? How you feeling today, man?
Hey, everything's lovely. I'm just looking forward to this weekend because Bama, we are Bama. Put us in the mix.
Yeah, let's get it, man. How you feels around this LSU game, man? Talk to me. Give me your thoughts on it. And your score prediction, all that good stuff.
I don't have an actual score prediction, but I do believe Bama will win by 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
14 points. That's what I believe. And I do believe that the defense will have a stellar day and be able to keep LSU under 100 yards. I think they'll be able to keep them under 100 yards.
Okay.
I'm just I think this will be a banner day for our running game. I am predicting that our running game, whether it's all jam or a combination of jam, Daniel Hill and Ty Simpson, and maybe even Jeremy Bernard, I think it'll be I don't think we'll get over 200 yards.
Okay. I truly think the explosive nature of the run game, the numbers won't tell you how explosive it is. I truly believe this is one of those games where Jam Miller might break a 65-yarder right to the house. And then you might see Daniel Hill break off a 24-yarder. And then you might see Kevin Riley sneak off and break a 40-yarder. Not necessarily touchdown, but explosive plays. 3 or 4 explosive runs, and then the rest of the runs are 3 to 4 yards per carry. Impactful runs that either move the chains or keep you on schedule. That's where I feel like the run game is going to change for this game. We're going to showcase that we can create explosive run plays when we have the effectiveness or when we have the opportunities to. And we've seen it a few times in this season. Jam Miller has a long of 43, and he's only played in 5 games. Kevin Riley has a long of 28. Daniel Hills hasn't had a breakout run yet. We haven't seen Richard Young, but to see some of those runs, and we're seeing consistently, 2 or 3 times in the game where you see the run game is able to break off a 15-yarder. So it's not that we can't run the ball. I feel like it's how much we run the ball, and when we do run the ball, because of how effective it is, teams are more willing to shut down the run and make you chance. Analytically, you want a offense to throw the ball 40, 50 times in a game. That's what as a defensive coordinator, you want an offense to have to throw the ball 40 or 50 times in the game. The more you're able to keep their 75 snap count, make that one-sided as far as run or pass, you're kind of doing what is one of 2 things happening. You're doing exactly what you want to do. You came in to take away something, and now you're forcing them into what you need them to do for your defense to be effective. Or 2, they have established their momentum, and you can't stop what they're doing. And I just don't see where they are going to be able to do that with Alabama's run game, with how they've been able to defend the run.
Right. I know I would like to see them not to try to run it up the middle as much as they have been doing in previous weeks. I'm like, Coach Grubb, go in your bag, man. Go in your bag. Do some running plays that they ain't seen yet. Because one thing, an Alabama staple is to run it up the middle. So people be ready for that. Give them something they ain't ready for. That's what I'm hoping for. And I think if Ryan Grubb does that, do some running plays that they ain't seen before, we gonna get a lot of yards on the ground. That's what I believe with all my heart.
100%. I think this is one of those games, Rico. You finally get an opportunity to see. Everybody doesn't believe Ryan Grubb will turn around and hand the ball off. Like, if they keep giving us a 5-man box, right? If we keep going out there in 11 personnel, and they give us a 5-man box, and then we go out there with 12 personnel, 2 backs, and they come with a 6-man box. If they're just matching numbers or they're matching even in the box, and we continue to run the ball, that's what I think Alabama fans want to see from Ryan Grubb. Not that it's needed, not that we haven't won against drop 8 looks and all it is, max pass coverage looks. It's not like we can't beat it. We have. That's what we have been. My thing is, if they give us those boxes and we're able to be explosive, it's bad for any team in the country right now. For any team trying to defend this. The offense is already scared with the pass game. Nobody's been able to slow it down. Ty Simpson is off on a clip. He's going crazy right now. It just stands in the pocket, looks comfortable every time you turn around. He's completing converting a 3rd and crazy or 4th and crazy. Like, the young man is different. So it's going to be a different type of game for LSU with the confidence on the defense. These young guys thriving, Yancey Pierre, Noah Carter, as you can see on the screen. It's crazy that, I'm going to time out. I wish I could see my face. I need to, hold up, man. I messed up a whole segment. Mary J, did you see how I was flowing? I wasn't looking at the camera and the pictures. Y'all know I be looking off up in the space and stuff when I talk, and that's what I was doing in the background. But I look at the screen and I'm flowing and I'm talking and I'm seeing who I'm talking about on the screen. It was like, what in the world is going on? But yeah, man, I really do see that this game could get away from LSU early if we come out with that run game getting established. Being able to contain their run game, they play a light box and try to make us pass the ball or make us run the ball to beat them, they're going to be in trouble. Final thoughts, Rico. We going to open this phone line back up, brother.
Oh, yeah. And I just, I'm just appreciative of what the progress that the that both the offense and the defense have done over this season. And when I look at Ty Simpson play, I think his game is similar to Drew Brees, and his composure is similar to Bryce Young.
You said his game is similar to Drew Brees?
Yes.
Drew Brees. I don't know about that one, Rico. I probably have to. But we got another call on the line, Rico. Appreciate you for calling in, man. And roll tide, my guy.
Roll tide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey,
Call from
big folks.
Yo, big folks. You in the game with Coach Smook. Talk to me, man.
What's going on, Coach? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Hey, so did you get the automated message this morning? It looked like your number is on that list.
Yes.
Okay.
I did get the automated.
So they gonna be coming out like every time we get a phone call. I think it's 2 minutes into the phone call. If you're on that 12 person list I put out this morning, you're gonna get a message until I don't even know how this works. But I think I'm about to stop it because that means y'all gonna get like 7 or 8 messages during the show, and I ain't trying to have y'all phones blown up like that. So we're gonna get it fixed. But I appreciate you for calling in, big folks. How you feeling today? Talk to me, brother.
I'm feeling good, man. It's game day. We got a big game against a big rival. Well, pre-game day. So just excited, man. We got a big basketball game tomorrow also.
Yeah.
Roll tide on that one also.
Mm-hmm. So what's your feels going into this LSU game?
I'm feeling good, man. Under Saban after bye weeks, sometimes we would come out kind of sluggish. But since DeBoer has been there, have you noticed we come out of bye weeks with a little more juice?
Mm-hmm.
Like against Georgia this year. Before the Georgia game, you had a lot of Bama fans who were like, I don't know. But, after that Georgia game, we came out ready,
Yeah.
So I expect us to restore order tomorrow night.
I do too, man. And a lot of people are scared for some reason because I acknowledge the unknown, right? There's going to be that unknown factor with them not having Brian Kelly, but there's only so much that you can actually change identity-wise in a week from what you've been practicing for the last. How long has Kelly was there? 6 years.
Oh, he was there at least. At least.
Brian Kelly, was it 4 years? It had to be 4 years. He ain't been there 6 years.
Yeah, Orgeron was there in 2020. So
yeah,
I say at least 4 years.
Yeah. So I mean, it's only so much systematically, and this is a quarterback. Nussmeier could have went to the portal when he wasn't the starter the first year, but he stayed in this system, earned the position, and has been the starter for 2 years now. He's a system quarterback. I don't think Nussmeier is a guy you could throw anywhere in college football and see him like get the same height with if he doesn't have top 10 receivers for waiting on him. I don't see him doing the same thing he's doing at LSU. I don't see him doing that in Texas Tech.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Outside of Aaron Anderson, they don't really threaten us on the outside.
I'm gonna correct you. I'm gonna correct you. You almost made me chuckle, man. I'm a milkshake, man. Hold on, let me help you out real quick. Let me not let you get. See, I care about you, big folks. You my dog, right? I'm gonna hook you up. Let me pull up the depth chart real quick. We don't get you out there like that. LSU depth chart. Here we go. First, I'm gonna tell you. You said one Aaron Anderson, but Nick Anderson. I think he came from Oklahoma. He's a dude, man. Trudez Green is still there. That tight end. He's been hurt, but he's healthy. He's 100%. He's the tight end, but a matchup nightmare. I think he's 6'6", 6'7", but he moves like he moves kind of like Nick Harbor. To be honest, I think he's a 4-5 tight end.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to see another Harbor.
Exactly, man. And then it's more. Chris Hilton is still there. He's a senior. He heard us 2 years ago when Jaden Daniels was there. I mean, they got dudes, man. Xavier Thomas, the transfer, I think he came from Mississippi State, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Quick. I mean, they got a lot of speed. They got a lot of speed. So, and Xavier Thomas, he was actually Mississippi State's go-to guy before he transferred to LSU.
Wow.
And they got some dudes, man. So, yeah, I had to save you. I was over here sipping on my milkshake, and you said outside of Aaron Anderson, nah, they got some dudes. They just don't have the offensive line to give the quarterback time to get it to him.
Yes, and Nussmeier I think we played him twice since he's been at. Well, he came in at the end of the game when Daniels got hurt.
Yeah,
2 years ago. But I know last year he really didn't have a good game in Baton Rouge against us.
Yeah.
So I do feel that we can, possibly generate some pressure up front and get him. If we get him throwing us some picks, it ought to be a good night for us.
Facts, and that's what I think Kane Womack sees too. You don't want this game to be the game that LSU figures it out.
Correct.
You don't want this game to be it. And this is a defense right now, I think, because of all of the things that we've seen thus far this season. You get an opportunity to go into the bye week. You're watching film. You're recovering. You're not being rushed to get on the field for on-field work. You're just literally just indulging in all of this. And a lot of times with film for players, you're not necessarily watching plays, right? I always tell my players, watch your area of the field. Look at tendencies that they do in your area of the field. If they line up in this formation, you know what kind of call we're going to give you. Look at what they do when they're in that part of the field. That's the quarterbacks, defensively, that's them watching, okay, when the quarterbacks are, on the 50, between the 50 and the 30, on the positive, he likes he's going, 70% of his throws is corners outside the numbers,
right?
Or quick outs outside the numbers. If you know that, those are tendencies you could kind of play into towards it, throughout the game.
Oh,
most
definitely.
You could play off and play off and play off. And then because you know that it's coming, as a DB, you're like, I'm playing off. I know he's going to try to hit that outside the hash number. Let me get my heel on the hash. I'm going to still play off, but I'm going to get my heel on the hash. I'm going to plan. Instead of dropping off the snap, I'm driving straight to anything outside shoulder. I'm going in and attaching to it.
Yes. And I also say one more thing that helps with the quarterback like Nussmeier. I feel that this is the kind of game that Womack thrives in.
Oh.
Because I believe that, of course, the dual threat quarterback, he presents more challenges than the traditional pocket passer. But this is that game where Womack, sometimes on third down, he likes those, exotic blitzes. So he can call those exotic blitzes on third down because we're not worried about Nussmeier escaping for 13 yards,
right?
Like Lenore Sellers did a few times. We can call that house blitz and get there. So I think our defense is ready.
Me too.
They're ready for the challenge.
Okay. Well, final score.
Offense,
oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I was just about to say offense and then final score.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you. I really hadn't been able to pay attention to a lot this week just with work. But is Ryan Williams, is he going to play?
Yeah, he's going to play. He's still dealing with hamstring. That's what was keeping him out during fall camp and spring. He's been dealing with a serious hamstring issue, and everybody knows what hamstring is like. But Ryan Williams will be available. Latshair Brooks is back. Derek Meadows is back. So the receiving core is probably going to see a healthy rotation again this week. And then Cam Calhoun. There's been a lot of reports of seeing 9 sightings in a lot of the rotations with first team, with some of your second team group stuff during practice this week. So hopefully we can see him and Red Morgan get their opportunities more this week. Then
I was just about to say that Red Morgan is another guy from down in our area. So
yeah,
I'm happy for him. So, but a final score, it seems like it's hard for us to break that 30-point threshold. So let's say I'll go 35. Let's say 17. 35-17, Bama.
35-17, Bama. That sounds good there, big folks. Big folks.
Yes, sir. And you take it easy, man. God bless you.
Hey, same to you, man. Roll Tide, my guy.
Roll Tide.
Y'all give it up for my guy Big Folks, man. Appreciate y'all for calling in. Hey, so the automated messages will stop. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't got to do no more. Y'all go ahead and call in 334-625-1121. Phone line is now open. Call in, say your name, put me in the game, Coach Smook, and give your thoughts on this Alabama LSU game. Now, while we wait for the next caller to come in, I want to talk about something real quick. Oh, well, we got another caller already. Let's get to it. 205. Let's see who it is.
Call from
Rod Baker.
Uh-oh. Man, we got him on the line. We got him out to chatting on the line. Rod Baker's in the game. Coach Smook, talk to me, Rod.
Hey, what it do, man? How's everything going?
Everything's good, man. How's everything going with you, brother? Good to have you on the line, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm blessed. I'm just highly favored.
That's what's up, man. Talk to me, man. Alabama, LSU, how you feeling? Your thoughts? Talk to me.
Look, I'm feeling good. I'm not going to really get into X's and O's, but I'm just going to say this right here. It's Black Alumni Weekend this weekend up there in T-Town. So you know how that go. So it's gonna be a crazy atmosphere. But this is what I just been thinking, man. I'm not really worried about the offense. This game, our defense is gonna show up, and I've really been feeling this, man, for the last 2 weeks, man. And the player that I really been looking at and highlighting, man, is that boy Red Morgan. This game right here is meant for him, because like we're gonna need to match LSU's energy, man. And he's one of the perfect players to do it. And I just heard you know what I'm saying, talk about Cam Calhoun. It's another player that this game that we're gonna have to have them dogs out there, man. Because you know how LSU is, man. Them Baton Rouge boys, Louisiana boys, they're gonna chirp, they're gonna talk, they're gonna come out there and try to do their thing. But this game right here is a coming out party for the entire team and the defense. But that defense, I believe, is going to really show up. Red Morgan, man, I'm telling you, he just been – this is a game right here that I believe that he's going to be all over the field. He might get the player of the game or the MVP, bro. I really feel that. I think Red going to ball out this game, man.
You know what? I was on with Jimmy, and I said the same thing, because not necessarily with Red, but I said Justin Jefferson. Guys like that really fly around and get intense. They energy is high. Yanzi Pierre, like Yanzi, he more intense than Will Anderson was. Y'all remember how even killed Will Anderson was on the field? You very rarely saw him like chirping. Nah, Yanzi be chirping, man. Quay don't be chirping as much on the field. James Smith be popping off. Like, you need them players for a game like this. You absolutely right. And Red is that dude, man. Dijon Lee. Yeah. A lot of people thought Dijon was quiet. I kept telling y'all that boy is a clown, man. I done been on the phone with Dijon and just laughing. Him and AJ but they energy that they come to the love of the game, man. That passion. You need that, man. And it ain't celebrating it. That intensity. Tony Brown was that for Alabama for so long. You know, this man, you see him trying to take folks' heads off on special teams and be coming to the sideline. You would have thought he done caused the fumble or something, man. He just blew somebody up that wasn't involved in the play. You need that on film. You need to see that type of energy.
And we're going to need that going forward, man, because every team we play, bro, like I'm telling you, going forward from now to the playoffs, man, we're going to need that. We're going to need them headhunters. We're going to need to set the tone, man, because everybody still think that we're not, you know, they still underestimating us, and I like that. You know,
Me too.
I do believe that we're a top. Yeah, I believe we're a top 2 team, not top 3. I believe we're a top 2 team, and I think that these next few weeks are going to be able to show the nation that we are that. You know, so like I said, I'm not worried about the offense. We're going to do our thing. We're going to find ways to score. But that defense, I'm telling you, man, I just been feeling this real strong, man. Like them boys gonna come out ready to play.
Right, I'm telling you, I think we started this. Probably like 3 weeks ago with this defense, right? I truly want to say probably the Vanderbilt game, I think, is when our defense really woke up and realized they could actually be better than what they had been playing at that point. And they were playing solid, in my opinion. Our defense been playing real solid. Guys, my computer froze, but go ahead, Rod.
Yeah, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time, but like I said, I just want to say that. And for all the people out there, man, the fans who still don't believe in this Bama team, man, I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling y'all what I've been hearing from people that I know from up there. These boys ready. They're excited. They're ready to make this thing. Like Lawson and all them guys, they came back for this moment. They came back to win a natty. They came back to do their thing. So y'all sit back and watch. My score prediction, I'm going to be real with you, man. I think we're going to beat them boys 45-17. That's just how I feel about it. We're going to bust Nussmeier up. Go ahead and take him out the game. We're going to lock them receivers down. Like, we are built to play offensive like this. They got good players. They got good receivers. But I really believe, man, that we're going to now weekend, rolleth.
Rolleth, my boy, big Rod, man. Y'all give it up for Big Rod. I know y'all seen my camera and stuff go off. Y'all know what happened, man. We got a quick update. So we're gonna take a quick break right here on the Coach Smook Network. Rod, I appreciate you for calling in, man, and roll tide, my guy.
All right, no doubt. Hey, one more thing, man. 334 in the building. Open like a stand up. Let's go.
Hey, that boy said open like a Opelica out here. look, that's what we call we don't say Auburn University. We say East Opelika University. You know, I'm from Phoenix City, so we used to always see Opelika, man. Basketball, track, and football. We seen them. Everything.
When I was in school, now we ran track and we was good in football.
When you graduated?
2004.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We always had them teams.
Yeah, y'all was in there right before Earl Alexander came to Central and changed the tide. We went from Earl Alexander and started doing our thing. But yeah, man, I catch up with you on the next one, man. Roll Tide, my guy.
Roll Tide, my boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, chat. So right now we're gonna take a quick break so that we can get some technical issues fixed. Right now, man, I want y'all to just run the chat up and give us some love, man. We're gonna run the infomercial. Y'all know what it is. It ain't no nothing new. We just gotta work on the new video that we have, man. We got one more scene to shoot. And we gotta find the right setups to make it look like it needs to look, so that we can be on a different level. So y'all take the opportunity to join the AAA family, and don't forget, man, we got a lot of people in the chat right now. Don't forget to run the likes up. We only at 27 likes. Appreciate y'all for the 25 likes on stream, man. Appreciate y'all for the 25 likes, the 27 likes on stream, and then we got 44 in the chat. So keep running it up on YouTube. I'll be right back with y'all after this message here on the Coach Smook Network. Thank y'all for tapping in today. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. You're talking about Jalen Miro and the Pips? The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
Not going to take us a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Hey, all right. Time to get back to it, man. Time to get back to it. The Coach Smook Call-In Show, man. The live call-in show. With phone line is back open. Y'all was just, man, listen. My boy Jordan said it best in the chat. The phone line is hot today. Y'all make my heart feel good when we had a hot phone line. We got somebody. We got 205 on the line again. It was 205. Let's see who it is.
Call from.
This Rashawn. Put me in the game, Coach.
Yo, Rashawn, you in the game with Coach Smook, man. Did you get an automated message this morning, too?
Nah, I just think just say call back now. That's the message.
Yeah, okay. Yup. That's how it's supposed to do. So if you call and you get declined, you're going to get a call back now when the phone line is open. I gotta show everybody this. I'm gonna I gotta put this on a VOD. I gotta get this set up because people, you know what? I ain't gonna do that. You know what, Rashawn, you my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna share this with you and my AAA family. I'm going to create a product because of this, what I've done, using multiple products. I'm going to create a product and try to get at least get this method patent. And I'm going to create the video on how to set up call-in shows. And I want y'all to see how many call-in shows pop up in Alabama football coverage space. I want y'all to see how many call-in shows pop up once we share this, man. But 702, you got to call back. 702, call back right after this call. What's up, Rashawn? Talk to me, man. How you feeling today, man? Welcome to the show.
I'm ready. I'm excited for the game tomorrow. One thing nobody's talking about is that I feel like the defense playing a little bit better than last year's defense. Because you look at it, the numbers it's a little bit higher than last year. I feel like people think we're not stopping the run. I feel like we stopping the run each week we go. It just took time to, build up. You're gonna have some problems at the beginning of the season, but you look at it, it's similar. One thing we were missing last year was the offense in certain spaces, and now we got the passing game going. If they can tighten up, I think when they tighten up the middle, running the ball, we'll be fine. One thing they need to do is run outside more. That's what I hope they can do more in the third half of the season.
And that's what I tell people all the time. I'm like, I haven't seen anything that Alabama's defensively can't do. Week 1 was definitely a one-off. We're not going to keep dwelling on Florida State. We'll let the outside fans continue to do that. But as far as schematically what this team does and adjusts to on the fly, the way that Kane Womack is and the defensive staff have been able to make adjustments, Alabama does not find themselves in a position it's not like we don't know how to win, bend but don't break style. We've won shutting a team out. We've forced teams away from phases of the game that kind of hurt us last year. The Vanderbilt game showed me that we can actually play assignment football. They had 19 carries the whole game, Vanderbilt. The same team that ran it 40 times against us the year before got so thrown off their averages, were so ineffective and not, they were getting tackled this year. They were actually being met with physicality from our boys this year. They only ran the ball 19 times that game. So I kind of think that's the main thing you want to look for when you're talking about defensive numbers. And then the turnovers. We're plus 17 or some crazy number right now as far as turnover per capita. We're number 1 in the nation in created turnovers.
You think about it, I think we was the only team so far really slow down Vanderbilt. I could be wrong, but I have not seen nobody slow down Vanderbilt since we played them. Because you looking for the LSU game, the Missouri game, and am I missing somebody else? Texas. I have not seen them really do a good job of slowing down them in the second half.
Yeah, man. Yo, I told y'all, chat. I told y'all these squirrels is weird stuff going on. I'm so sorry, chat. Did y'all just see my face? Y'all, these squirrels right now, I wish I could turn my camera around and show y'all. These squirrels, I might have to, they are going in the wash and dryer room, right? The squirrels, chat. The squirrels are coming in and out of the wash and dryer room with freaking pecans and acorns, whatever they got, like working, like they on schedule, like they had a job to do today. Like this is funny, but it's not, because all my clothes are out there in the storage room, in the washroom. Y'all know they like this tear fabric and stuff. Chat, I got it. But Ray Sean, I heard you, man. My bad. It surprised me. I've never seen squirrels work like this, chat. Y'all, I told y'all what I seen yesterday. If you're watching TikTok, I've never seen squirrels work like this. I got a big window that I sit in front of, man, and it just amazes me some of the things I see when I'm live on the show during the morning. But yeah, man, I do believe it's one of those games where defensively you shut it down, you come out and you just make another statement. This type of statement game for Alabama is one of those where if you want to project what the team looks like going forward, this is a good game to do it with. With all the problems they have on the staff, with the changes, I ain't gonna say problem, but all the changes, how versatile can your team be and maintain that same intensity and aggressive nature of play and not get out of character and still be effective?
I feel like Caleb Boyd's on a mission. I think like the other caller, I think it was 2 callers before. I forgot who the guy was. He said something about Caleb Boyd. We coming off, on the off days. They come back that next week. They were playing like
yeah.
Because I'm like, just something about that off week. It felt like some new trick plays. It's like they feel like they find new ways to. You think as a defense, you think like, okay, we know everything Caleb Boyd gonna throw at us, or Brian Grubb. No, this man keep throwing plays to us left and right. I'm like, what kind of new plays keep throwing to us?
Right.
That's how I think he.
And just think about it. I truly think LSU, that's what they're expecting. They're expecting all the pretty eye candy stuff. If Ryan Grubb comes out, if I know him to be who he is, he did it with Dylan Johnson a few years ago at Washington, and I think it was against Oregon the second time. They just kept turning around and handing the ball off to him. He was killing them on the inside zone. That the offensive line was getting a crazy push. If they come out and play that type of game against LSU tomorrow night, LSU is going to be in trouble, man. I don't think they're going to load the box and try to take the runaway. They want to try to make us run the ball. They want us to beat them in the run game. If they live and die by that, if they don't commit at least one extra asset, a 6-man in their box to slow it down, but Jam Miller getting going early and seeing the vision, having the vision that he has early in the game, I think the same way you warm receivers and quarterback ups with short passes, you run running backs up and their vision up with, intentional run game, not test run game, but intentional. And that's what we've seen from Ryan Grubb. And that's why I tell people that you got, I laugh at the guys that I used to be on the channel with over there. They said something about, Alabama's run game being non-existent, this, that, and third. This could be a LSU could upset. Yeah, that could happen, but let's talk about the consistency and talk about the numbers. How's the run game non-existent and it's the seventh most efficient run offense in the SEC? And we're not talking about just your total yards game. We're talking about yard per carry average. We're talking about the number of times your run game is being tackled in the backfield. You're having tackle for losses in your run game. Alabama is not one of those teams. So
Crazy about people want to talk about our run game. Ohio State having that same problem. They thinking, oh, we the only person in the nation. And
there's multiple teams having that problem. Multiple teams having run issues.
But one thing, this is my last thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna head out. A lot of people not realizing the SEC championship is going through Tuscaloosa. I've been saying that since week 1. I said I said Alabama is gonna come through Alabama, and I predicted it. What I said, because Georgia, they gotta have us lose twice to get in, or they gotta have Texas to beat Texas A&M or something like that. So only way you want to lose the game. That's on the way. You got to go through Tuscaloosa. They win them 2 games, it's over.
It's over with. It's over with, Ray
That's all I
Sean.
really-
What's your score prediction for Saturday?
I'm gonna say 45 and a late touchdown. I'm gonna get them 21 or 24. That's just a late touchdown.
20.
So I'm gonna give you that.
45-24. Okay.
Late
Okay.
touchdown.
All right then, man. Well, we're gonna get you out the line, man. I appreciate you for tapping in as always, Ray Sean, and you take care, man. Roll Tide. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got another call on the line, y'all.
Call from
Hey, the days will bring Coach Smook.
Yo, Kaden, what's up, man? You in the game with Coach Smook, man? Talk to me, guy.
Hey, how you doing, Coach Smook? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. You sound like you under the weather.
Oh, I'm just absolutely fine, Coach. I'm just taking it easy after getting stuff done, and harvest is done for the year. So you know what? I'm taking it easy, and it's just taking a couple of days off here and there, and just relaxing a little bit. But I'm all right.
For sure. That's good to hear, man. Well, what you want to talk about today, man? I feel like we about to convert you to an Alabama fan, man. You hang around here a lot.
Well, because because let me just say this first, Coach. You're one of my favorite Alabama fans. First of all,
appreciate that.
And second of all, I respect y'all, and I respect you for what you do.
For sure.
I got to give you credit.
For sure, man. Appreciate that, Kaden.
But
So-
let me say this, Coach. Alabama, LSU. Now I'm gonna say this: Alabama has a better percentage of winning that game statistically, but you never know, and upset can happen. But I'm not gonna say Alabama's gonna lose to LSU. I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, just keep your head on a swivel when you watch that game.
Oh yeah, you got to. You got to. This still Alabama LSU. That's why I think people are getting misconstrued with this team, as if people are trying to act like this is not Alabama, or the fans are trying to put this narrative out that there is no Alabama LSU feel for this year because of Brian Kelly. I don't think Alabama fans were ever scared of Brian Kelly. I've never been scared of Brian Kelly or his coaching or what he's done as a coach.
Coach Luke, you're telling me the same news. Brian Kelly at Notre Dame could not beat Ohio State. I mean, most of us know that. Most of us know that they couldn't beat our individual programs. Not in our lifetime.
I think Brian Kelly got us 2 years ago. He got us with Jaden Daniels. He got us when he got Jaden.
But here's the one thing: he doesn't have a win against Ohio State. So that's the one thing that really sucks on his resume.
Nobody care about Ohio State, Kaden. This is a Bama family over here. We don't give a piss about no Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till y'all see a formidable team and we get to see what Ohio State is made of. I felt like Penn State kind of showed us a few spots right in that first half, and then
it was in the first half, and then once the second half really kicked off,
it was ugly.
Took the game over like that, and I mean that's how Coach Day likes to roll. And I mean, we know we can put 40 up on Penn State, but it's we're trying to make sure that we're all Ohio State is trying to make sure that they're all well rounded, and they're trying to make sure that they're not gonna make one simple mistake, because one simple mistake can turn a game over. And I mean, that's how it is.
That's how it is, man.
I'm gonna say this: whoever we see in the Big Ten title game, it ain't gonna matter, because this team is gonna be ready to rumble, and this team's gonna be ready to rumble. That's all I gotta say.
Who y'all got this weekend?
We've got Purdue. I mean, we're gonna put 50 up on them.
How many?
50. We're gonna put more up than Michigan. Michigan struggled with Purdue.
You think so, man? I think Purdue might play y'all tough. They get up for Ohio State.
Yeah, but here's the thing: our defense is what's tougher. So I know Matt Patricia's just going to tell them boys to get ready to rumble, and they're going to put some numbers up on Purdue, and that defense is going to do the job that they're supposed to. I told you this about maybe a month ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, Coach Luke. I said Ohio State has one of the weakest schedules in all college football. And it's true. And I said, would I rather play somebody tougher? Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm being fair with you, Coach Smook. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Oregon's a decent team. Indiana's, I really don't see Coach Signetti beating us again. But you know what? We'll just have to see what either Indiana or Oregon shows up. I don't care. But all I know is that Ohio State defense going to come in and ready to steamroll. So that's all. That's the truth.
For sure, man. Well, Caden, we having technical issues again. My computer wants to update, so it looked like we might have to end the show a little bit sooner than expected. But I appreciate you for calling in, man. We're gonna make sure you call in tonight during the college football segment, like that when we talking all college football, because you got to represent for your yeah. It's you got to represent for your Ohio State fan base, man. You got to represent for your Ohio State people.
Right. I mean, I get what you're saying, Coach Luke. Hey, I had a question for you for Sunday.
For
you
sure.
do anything Sunday?
Why? What's up?
I got a Sunday show around 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm thinking, why don't you join me Sunday night on my show or Sunday afternoon on my show? Because it's just going to be college football, just some random shenanigans and crap, and I mean, we can raise hell all Sunday afternoon. I mean, I don't care.
We can see.
Sending you a friendly invitation.
Yeah, send me an invitation, man. You know, Sundays I'm usually mornings is church, and in the afternoon I try to get all my family time in. But if I'm at home this Sunday, I'm not home on Sundays. But if I am at home this Sunday, I'll take a look, man. I'll peek in and see what's good.
Hey, I hope you're subscribed to my YouTube channel too, Cade the Diesel Freak Guy on YouTube. If you could take a good look. And that's Cade the Diesel Freak on YouTube, Cade the Diesel Freak on Twitter. By the way, keep an eye out for some good posts I'll be making soon, tomorrow or tonight, because I got some things I'm gonna be saying. And as always, Coach Smook, glad to hear from you, sir. And roll Buckeyes, roll, baby.
Get the hell off my phone, Caden. I'm sick of your ass in that damn roll Buckeyes, roll cut, man. Get the Caden, get the. Nah, Caden over here trying to, come on, man. Caden out here clowning, man. All right, Chad, as y'all can see, my camera, my green screen messed up, so we ain't about to be like this, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, this slick don't look bad. This really don't look bad. I don't mind it. If y'all don't mind it, I mean, seems like my computer want to update right now, but how much time we got on the show? Oh no, this perfect time. And then see, God know how to tell us, Mary J. This show is supposed to be only 1 hour and 45 minutes. My camera cut off 2 minutes ago. That would have been 1 hour and 44 minutes. Somebody said 1 hour and 44 minutes. Listen, when I say God knows how to put you in check, He will tell you when to cut your show. And sometimes we get in these places, right, where you just feel good about the conversation. You just get to talking and you just get to moving, and God just know how to put a hope in your spirit, a hope in your show, a hope in your hope that you can actually beat Alabama football. So for you LSU fans that's tuning in right now, that's hiding, I see you. Rose hide to you. Tune in later on today for the live game simulation show. You can see a preview of what Coach Smook and the AAA family believe Alabama's going to do to LSU. And then we're going to get into a little bit more action later on tonight on the College Football Call-In Show. But tap in tomorrow morning for our kickoff show. We appreciate y'all for tapping in today, man. If y'all haven't already, please like the stream, share the stream, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go follow me on all platforms at Coach Smook. And man, we got some stuff to do today, so we're gonna have some fun. Live game simulation coming up here. I think I'm gonna be able to kick it off at 12:30. I want to play Kirk Free TV, just me and him do a matchup where we both be on screen playing against each other. He a diehard LSU fan. I'm a Kirk TV Free. It's not Kirk Free TV. It's Kirk TV Free. I need y'all to help me calling out. He's scared. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all how scared he is, chat. Hold on. Can y'all hear it? He's scared, chat. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Hey, Sully, appreciate the $4.99. $1.99. I'm sorry. Great show. Appreciate you, bro. He's scared, yeah. He ain't gonna answer. Get your. He's scared.
Mr. Call. I have the nature of this call. I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hey, bro, ain't no getting back with me. You know what time it is. Line it up, man. Time and place, waiting on you. Bama Nation, ready to put y'all boys to shame. It's your boy, Coach Smook. Stop ducking, man. It gotta happen. Roll Tide. All right, chat. Hope y'all enjoyed the show today, man. Y'all be blessed. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be blessed.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.